Okay, so I'm excited about this one. This is Johnny Weir and Britt's Tango, and like I said, I'm excited because I think Johnny's a phenomenal dancer. We've seen the opening performance. He obviously can move. Let's see what their tango look like. This is, as far as I understand, international tango. This is not an Argentine tango, so there's got to be some hold, some this, just kind of like setting the bar of what we're looking at. Okay, Johnny Weir and Britt Tango.
Dancing the tango with his partner Britt, it's Johnny Weir.
Oh yeah, overhead shot. Ooh, Johnny. Okay. Ooh. I mean, this is just too obvious for me. This is just too obvious, I think, for anybody. Johnny's difficult because it is obvious that Johnny is an amazing performer. Okay, it is obvious that there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent for movement. This is obviously not physically, not as taxing as what he used to do. Figure skating is crazy, and it's crazy. It's on a different level of fitness. So I know figure skaters that I've trained for a very long time, from a very long time ago. They had impeccable balance and they had impeccable sense of movement and direction. And they also just didn't stop because, their routines were not a minute. Their routines were like 3+ minutes of that fitness and that artistry and that performance, right? So, I'm not worried about Johnny in that sense, and I'm looking forward to that coming out. Having said that, this is a perfect case of like, he's too good at that, that he's not willing to give something else a chance, like learning a tango. That's not a tango. This is a something. This looks very uncomfortable. First of all, these two people that don't know how to stand in close proximity. And that's a problem because ballroom dances that require close proximity require close proximity. Case in point is when you watch this particular dance and you see that towards the end, they had issues with some kind of pivoting. There was like an uncomfortable moment where they were going around each other. Johnny's butt was sticking out, right? So no one really said, hey, your hips got to be touching mine. Their right hip has to connect to each other. And that's the only way that a couple standing in a close hold can get around each other in a smooth way. So the fact that, shoulders are closer than the hips, that causes a problem. And that's fundamental. That's basic. That's, hey, so right here, this is what we're doing and this is how. I don't want to see a Johnny Weir tango. I want to see a tango done by Johnny Weir. I don't want to see a Johnny Weir version of quick step. I want to see a quick step because that's the show. Do I not like this performance? Of course I like this performance. Look at him. He's all out. He's full out from outfit to commitment to movement to the very end. He held that, the pose, whatever that end pose was. He's fully committed. How can I not applaud that? Because it's awesome entertainment, but it's definitely not going to make him compete for anything because I think that someone's storyline of having started here with no foundation but ended up here with look what I just did, would have superseded this kind of performance if it were to continue, where we don't see the dance, but we see a lot of something else. I'm going to give this a 5. I don't think this is a good dance for Johnny now. So it's my 5 for now, for the time being.